Well, well, well. Here we are once again. It is time to add another piece to the puzzle. So, many, many decades have gone by throughout all of these events, and we are still not scratching the surface. But it is clear many bays from different generations are appearing. The new era, as well as some descendants of the past. This blossoming is quite beautiful. And I can't wait to see what else the future holds. But for now, it would appear that there are even some descendants from that great war that led to this great period of chaos, growth, and prosperity. Who exactly? We will see. Out by those legendary woods. So the weather's finally changing. The melting. It seems possible that the ice age has come to an end, at least for now. Yes, no doubt. But the weather is still very, very unpredictable. Our ancestors saw the same thing. The weather changing extremely sporadically. Is it natural or is it a crazy phenomenon? That's the big question. Regardless, we have to do everything that we can to get stronger, and we have done so. We've been battling on these lands for a long time. For decades, we were frozen solid in ice, unable to move. Our ancestors told us that we had a big role to play, but we would have to meditate big time in order to own and hone our own power. Then after that, doing some battles. They told us that we were the last of a dying breed, the descendants of those bays who fought that oracle and those dragons and such that much longer, that much time ago, that long ago. There aren't many of us left. In fact, it appears that it's only you and I as descendants. But we've come to terms with that. We've had to, for the sake of the future and the sake of the world. Yeah, it definitely hasn't been easy, especially being stuck, encased in a crazy thick layer of ice for so long. But after all that time, we were freed. And then we trained on these lands while they were bare in ice. We finally got that power. And what can I say? I'm itching for another battle. You want to battle again? Fine then. I know I won last time. I've actually got the lead with the wins. But can you win, though? I can't wait to see just how much stronger you've gotten. It took us a lot to gain the power that we have now. And plus, you know this isn't any old place, right? I do. There's an extreme power coming off of that wood right there. That is the very location in which our ancestors and such, all those many, many decades ago, all met up. They now stand as ruins. So why not? Out of respect, why don't you and I have our big time showdown here? It's only fitting. Fighting in this legendary area. Yeah, I'm down. Well then, let's see what you got, salamander. Ifrit, you're going down this time. Those ancient lands, that very, very ancient area, the ruins themselves truly being ruins. Well, let's have a battle that will make our ancestors proud. In this stadium that was passed down for us, we are of a dying breed, so naturally there not being that many stadiums left. This being the only 0G or Shogun Steel Stadium in this era. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll gain power and get stronger and be able to revive older stadiums. I'm not sure. Time will tell all. But for now, let's do this. Enough talking. More battling. I'm going to uppercut you out of the stadium. I, Samurai Ifrit W145CF, the direct descendant of that great Ifrit. You think you're going to win this? You're going down. Just like how your ancestor lost in the very first encounter with my ancestor. You're going down here. I, Ninja Salamander, SW145SD, will beat you. Well, let's see about that. Let's see all of that skill and such that you've got. I'll show you here and now. What? Going in with your reckless attacks. I expected so. I'm gonna win this time, Ifrit. I haven't been just twiddling my thumbs with our last encounters. And I'll show you now. Let's see. What? The best defense can truly be a solid offense. I see. You're getting those attacks in. You're getting major hits in. And you're using my power in order to counterattack. Well then, now that I see it, I'll take you out. Come on now. I know that was not a good launch from you, Saramanda. Well, you were putting us in a good fight before. Don't doubt my attack. You know that if you do, you're gonna regret it. Well, let's see that attack here and now. Can you keep your balance even after this? So you swayed the stadium? Well done. Fine. I won't hold back. This victory is mine this time, Ifrit. I will win. What? Looks like I got it. I'm not coming in with overconfidence, that's for sure. I know the power of your defense. But it seems like your strategy is just beating mine out. Your reckless attacks. It's simple. If I avoid those two pockets and I focus on the stamina here, I can take it. I studied all those battles, and now I know. What? How? I told you, didn't I? A good, solid defense could be the best offense. I'm using my balance. I'll keep my balance and stop you from winning. It's not over yet. It would appear that I'm in the lead for this one. Well, with this win, I'm going to win this battle and tie things up with us. You've been in the lead for a long time, Ifrit, but not anymore. You dodged all of my attacks. Well then, I will use that attack in one big burst. Is that so? What? You dodged my attacks and then hit me at the very end. That's the big time strategy in the stadium. You know it as well as I do. Well, that was an awesome battle. All right, Saramanda. I'll give it to you. You have gotten stronger. Even though I said I didn't, maybe I did get a little overconfident. It's not bad to have some confidence, but also, just like how our ancestors were, your ancestor got way too overconfident. Because of that, he lost. Yeah, he came back and won after that. But it shows here and now. After all the battles we've had, I studied it big time. If I didn't use all my power, I would not have beaten you here and now, Ifrit. Your attacks are what threw me off balance all those battles. I won this, but we did tie things up now. I think now, power-wise, we're on equal footing. You did well, Salamander. That was awesome. What a battle. You really managed to counter all my attacks. You realized with my circle flat on the stadium moving around as much, if I don't get my attacks in, then it could be big trouble. And you took advantage of that. I had the advantage with the attack and sending you around the stadium. But you hit me at the perfect time and even jumped up and used your SW-145 to attack. Like I said, I had to use all the power that I had in order to beat you. It took a lot. You're a very, very powerful Bay Salamander. You're extremely powerful. Well, thank you, Ifrit. I really appreciate it. Hey, what can I say? We're rivals. We might be rivals, but we're also friends. And just think, there are many Bays out there. We're the last of this breed. So imagine what the other Bays will look like. We did have our ancestors, our great ancestors, who fought against DNA, who fought against all those evil Bays. After that crazy crisis with those absolute legends, then you had all that time ago where our direct ancestors, they passed down their power to that other generation so they could fight that oracle, so they could fight those dragons, and even the Bays that came before that fought in that great complex. But our ancestors who fought in that great battle against the oracle, against those dragons, against those gods. And we're the last of the Zero-G Bays, the Shogun Steel Bays. We are. That makes us rivals and such, but also friends. But all those different Bays, and just think, there being a new generation out there too, that's what they told us. Our roles would be to be a part of this new generation and fight those Bays, have heated battles and such, and protect the future of the world. Yes, and we will. But these Bays are definitely going to be strong, maybe even stronger than we could ever imagine. And it's got me fired up just thinking about that, you know? You're a really optimistic guy, aren't you? Yeah, but I can't help myself. I just love having battles. Oh yeah? I do too. Well, do you want to go have some more? Yeah, why not? Let's go train on the lands. It's finally nice out, and we're not stuck anymore. We can really enjoy the weather. Yeah, we're going to need all the training that we can get. Well then, for now, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye to this spot and go out on those lands and do some serious training. Oh yeah. But you're going down next time, Salamander. Let's see what you got, Ifrit. Let's go.